Okay, obviously happy for our guys, happy for especially the 21 seniors and our football team. I guess it's fitting that in a year where we battle and fight and get to 10 wins, I mean, we get to it the hardest way possible. Today we got to 24-21 win the hardest way possible. I think that was that the score. I know we won by 3, but couldn't be happier for our guys. I mean, it's the bottom line is do what you got to do to win. I think the bottom line today was 4 turnovers to 0 turnovers. We didn't play great on offense. Thought Crawford ran the ball really well, but didn't play great. But didn't screw it up either. That's the biggest thing offensively. Defensively, I thought we played really well. Gibby did a great job. Covered him well, stopped the run, and then created 4 turnovers. So you hold that group down like that, you got a chance to win. We could have probably forced the envelope a little bit offensively and screwed things up. So I was glad that our guys didn't do that. But it feels good to be 10-2. I guess I'll be able to take a deep breath here and for about 12, 15 hours, and then we'll get up and go recruiting. Take a week off and recruit a little bit. Obviously be able to build on the momentum of a 10-win season and solidifying the future as well, which we're all excited about that. So take some questions.
How much of what we saw today was a product of playing 7 straight weeks and getting your depth chart on both sides, all 3 sides of the ball?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that have taken a lot of snaps for us this year that didn't play. A lot. And nobody cares about it. You can't use that as an excuse. But we had a lot of guys that have taken a lot of snaps that just weren't able to play. One of the reasons why we're able to win is because we got guys continuously stepping up. Marvin Gross is a prime example for that. Kaiser White's been one of our best defensive players all year. Breaks his hand, can't play. Marvin steps in there and plays his tail off. Couldn't be happier for him. That's one example of, last week it was it was Petaway. This week it's Marvin. There's more examples than that. I think Marcus Sims took every snap. Javon went out, play 4. So that's what this team's all about. We don't use any excuses. Just keep playing. The guys really want to continue to fight and do what they got to do to win.
Any of that attributed to just trying to do too much on senior day?
Yeah, I think we probably pressed a little bit. I mean, it was important to our guys. The seniors, they're important to me. They're important to this program, important to the coaching staff. They wanted to win bad. Our team wanted to win bad. Wanted this 10th win for WVU athletic department, for the Mountaineer Nation, for the fans, improve our bowl stance, which got some thoughts on that as well. But so we probably did. We probably pressed a little bit. But at halftime, the biggest message at halftime was we've been here before and we came out on top a lot. So get out there and fight your tail off. I was a little disappointed in us with our sideline energy, which we were so good at that last week at Iowa State. I thought our sideline energy tonight was terrible. We addressed that at halftime. Had to get rid of a few people from our sidelines because they were bringing us down. But went out in the second half and it was good. Excitement level was good, and we were fired up about it.
Danny, your emotions the last few minutes: onside kick, no onside kick, strip sack, no strip sack. I mean, then finally.
I have a headache, Coach. It hasn't went away yet. I have a headache and I'm exhausted and happy. Bevy of emotions. There's no question. But it'll sink in probably here in a little bit.
You're one of 3 coaches in 125 years to have 10 wins. Don Nealon, Rich Ruck. Just speak to that, what it means to accomplish that here.
Yeah, it's big. It's happened twice in 6 yees, which is we're excited about that. But this is the first time it's happened after the regular season. So That's something to be proud of. And that was our message all week with the guys. It ain't about me, I can assure you that. It's about these guys. And for our team to get to 10 wins in the regular season, that's putting you up there with a lot of those teams on that wall on the other side of the building. When you go by a lot of these BCS wins, it's the same type deal. We can't go to a BCS game because there isn't any. We could go to a Power 6 bowl, and I think we probably deserve to. I can't, for the life of me, figure out how we're ranked 16th. I haven't commented on this, but I will now. It's amazing how we got 2 losses to 2 top 10 teams. There's other schools that have 2 and 3 losses that are ahead of us that don't have losses to top 10 schools. I don't get how that is. It doesn't make any sense to me. This team's fought hard. Maybe we win too ugly. At the end of the day, I thought it was about winning football games. And we've won 10, and this group's, going to be remembered for that, and they're going to be on that wall back there because they're a great football team. And no matter where we go, there's a lot of good bowl games out there. No matter where we go, we're going to be excited about going, and hopefully we'll get to 11.
I think this game, the way it played out for Skyler, kind of epitomize his strengths.
All he does is win. I mean, that's his career. That's his legacy. It doesn't always look good, but all he does is win. The team believes in him. The guys believe in him. He's a smart, competitive kid. I'm really, really, really proud of him. It obviously can be frustrating at times, but the kid just keeps fighting no matter what, and figures out a way to win the game. That's what this team's about. The way he is, the way he's always been, a lot like how West Virginia is, a lot like how this program has been over the years. All the way back to Coach Nealon's days and all that. I do want to comment on him. He's just a wonderful person, love him to death. But we've had a lot of talks about what this history of the program is like, and our team has taken on that mentality.
Danny, you mentioned Bowles' opinions. What were your thoughts?
I mean, if you just look at over the course of the years, BCS games, now it's not BCS, it's what, Big Six, the Big Six games and all that stuff. A 10-2 team that has the wins that we have usually goes to those games. Somehow the committee don't like us because we somehow win ugly. But that's my opinion. I mean, I'll probably get in trouble for it. Somebody ain't gonna like that, but I don't care. I mean, I don't understand how you can have you can have 2 loss teams that have bad losses. You can have 3 loss teams that have bad losses, but yet we have two losses and they're both to top 10 teams. I don't get it. I didn't want to really comment on it during the season. It wasn't about that, but now season's over, and I say what I want, and I believe in our team because all they do is win. Lost to 2 good football teams in Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, which are top 10 teams.
I guess they've announced the extension. You want to comment on that?
Yeah, it's good. Man, we've been working on it. I mean, I appreciate everything that Shane's done and Kelly's done and Steve's done. Appreciate Dr. Gee. These guys. We've been working on it for quite a while. I mean, you guys probably made a little bit bigger deal about it than I did. I put my head down and I give our coaching staff credit. They put their head down. They weren't worried about it. I wasn't worried about it. We just work, and finally got worked out. So excited about that. I've been excited about the future for a while. We've been getting better for the last however many years, and just put some things to rest. It'll help in recruiting. It'll help moving forward in a lot of different ways. So excited about that.
Danny, you mentioned changing some things on the sideline. I know you got a lot on your mind during the game, but you said you changed some things as far as who was on the sideline?
People. I mean, if you're going to be on our sidelines, you should be excited about being on our sidelines. That's the bottom line. I mean, I want guys on our sidelines that are excited about what's going on the field. And if you just sit there with your hands in your pocket, I'm going to remove you. Is that fair? I think it's fair.
You remove people from the
No.
But it's fair, right?
Yeah, like the players and coaches and people. It's just, I mean, I felt like we needed more energy. So how do you get more energy? You tell people to get excited about being down there. It's why we beat Iowa State, and I just wasn't feeling it. So, we're not gonna invite party poopers to the sideline. Get excited about being there and support your teammates. That was one of the themes, and I was talking to some of our players and our coaches. Hell, I yelled at Alex a little bit, like, get your hands out of your pocket and start cheering us on. I thought we were better in the third quarter.
And how long, can you say how long the deal has been worked out, and, have you?
Yeah, we're still working on specifics. I mean, it's done, but there's still things that need to be done. I don't want to comment on it either, other than what my quote was in the release.
And I know you've always, especially this year, emphasized taking what is there and trying to attack what the defense gives you. But when you're having success in the running game, even against a team that's obviously loading up, can that be difficult to get away from that because you are still moving the ball, even when you see things that, like in the passing game, you think you ought to be able to hit?
Yep, probably. Look, I'm proud of the way the guys played. We had a 200-yard rusher. Did enough to win. Scored enough to win. That's about where I'm at. Didn't turn it over. Didn't screw it up.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.